Hi, everyone. Everybody out there.
We're back.
What a pleasure it is to be back. Yeah, we've had quite the sabbatical, mainly due to just
Life.
schedules clashing. Really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Life and death.
Yeah,
And,
unfortunately, yeah.
unfortunately.
Mutual friend of ours, sadly.
And probably the first person that commented on our podcast.
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
Yeah, we miss him.
Yeah. And possibly involved in us meeting for the first time as well.
Yes,
Way back when.
Possible, yeah.
Yeah. The strange thing is that if anyone's watching these in order and has only just found them, it won't realise that we've had weeks away from each other. So we're sitting here going, let's have a really good catch-up. And in fact, if anyone's just going through these in order, they're going to look at it and go, what are they talking about?
If you are interested in seeing the previous episodes, you can find them along this link that we'll be displaying right now. Greg is armed.
Because I see we did that wonderful thing of last time we did exactly what we'd done the time before, which was just talk, and then at the end go, next time we'll get into it.
Yeah,
and I suddenly realised we'd done the same thing. And we started last time by saying, right, no messing around, let's get on with it.
Graft.
So I thought, at least if I have a guitar in my hand, maybe it will provoke us to come up with something.
Prepped and ready.
Yeah, so whether we just...
It's going to happen. Like, undoubtedly, we'll get to the end of this episode and we will have written your favourite song.
I reckon Christmas 2038, this favourite song that we're putting together of yours is going to be there and ready for the Christmas charts.
On my deathbed, you'll like produce this and say, I finally finished it.
Merry Christmas, Paul.
Today, we will at least start to write your favourite song, which is the promise we've made, as Greg said, for the last 2 episodes. But this one...
We mean it this time, Your Honour.
We do mean it. And I simply must reiterate that this song will only be written within the confines of that camera lens.
I think it's going to be quite obvious that we haven't prepped anything before we got here.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about it. But
now, I like that chord, actually.
We did talk a lot about what the starting point would be, and we did it so long ago that I've forgotten.
Maybe we decided there would be no starting point.
We did. We just thought, I'm not even sure what it is. F sharp minor, is that? Now, we're not going to go off on a tangent.
We will.
Promise. I had this conversation on a boat last year with my brother-in-law. A detail you didn't need to know, but it fills the story out for me. Sure. He was saying about he's in his 60s, and he was saying Ed Sheeran, biggest star in the world in the last 10 years musically, male soloist, right? Taylor Swift, biggest star in the world, female. In 50 years... fair enough. But in 50 years' time, will people be listening to their music and talking about them the way that we do about people like Elton John and David Bowie?
I think undoubtedly. I think so. Okay. Harry Styles, probably not. But then
I've forgotten most of his material already. So
well, there was a point in which people were saying, "Oh, he's actually the new David Bowie."
Okay.
And that song is good. What is that song he wrote about the universe? Girls, stop your crying. It's
Don't keep singing stuff. We'll get in trouble for.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, YouTube. And it did.
Do you
want
to pause the camera, sing it to yourself, and then when you get it, we can come back and go, "Oh, it's that song."
I'll just beep it out.
From now on, Mr. Editor, we'll cut out any bit where Paul is singing.
Yeah, including
the bits we've already done. Yeah,
including any songs that we're about to write.
If our own material.
Singing,
Okay, fine.
But anyway, I think Harry Styles not so much. I mean, I love because you probably don't know about me, but I really like old school hip hop.
Okay.
Like Dre and
right,
I mean, Tupac's the one everyone says, but yeah, I love that kind of that 90s old school sampling, and also The Weeknd. I think. I think he's a great.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are people that my daughter might listen to. I've never. I'm only aware of what I'm aware of. If you know what I mean.
Fair enough.
So I could say The Weeknd and people like that might have some sort of legacy or longevity.
Yeah.
And I would imagine Ed Sheeran and Adele and Taylor Swift will have full superstar status like Elton John or the Beatles. But there's a whole industry out there that's not aimed at me. It's none of my business. I took my daughter to see Tame Impala. I don't know.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, not my kind of music, but they had a massive following.
Yeah.
That I was just blissfully ignorant
Yeah.
of. And there's that guy, Donald Glover. No,
Donald Glover. Yeah. Done a bit of acting as well.
Yeah, he's got like a stage name, hasn't he?
Probably, but you've lost me already.
Yeah.
But I know who he is.
Again, I was completely unaware of these things. So what endures might be something I'm completely
True.
unaware of.
Could be Bad Bunny,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
who I hadn't heard of until this time last year when he was announced as the NFL halftime act at the Super Bowl. And that's true for most people going, why is someone we've never heard of? Because he's the biggest selling artist in huge territories.
Just not to English.
Yeah,
or not
and he's now doing,
necessarily
I believe he's now doing a residency at a huge football stadium in Spain, 12 nights in a row, or 12 nights.
Wow.
He sold enough tickets to fill a football stadium 12 times.
Impressive.
That's pretty good going, isn't it?
I mean,
so this is what we need to be aiming for, Paul.
Yeah. I first became aware of Bad Bunny on that single by Cardi B. I like it like that. I like it. I can't do it.
Don't sing it.
I wasn't.
I don't know. I mean, I'm very not just of. I'm not doing modern music.
It's all rubbish.
But I think for me, because I worked in radio for over 10 years, and I had to be constantly playing new music and up to date, and it was just nice to not have to do that anymore.
Of course, yeah.
And it was amazing. And I suppose I automatically kept up to date with what was popular and what was and then of course I don't have to anymore, and it's just I'm so out of touch with stuff. That's what's great having teenage sons, because they've introduced me to so much good music in the past few years.
Yeah, it must be nice.
And when I do hear people saying, "Oh, it's modern music, there's nothing in there worth listening to," I can go, "Okay, go and try Proxima Parada, go and try Wonder Horse." There's two examples.
Are they fake names that you've sent them on an endless?
Go and try the Dancing Envelopes. That's good fun. Latvian Holiday. That's a great band.
Or the Blue Diamonds.
Jungle 67.
But
Are we going to be the Blue Diamonds or Diamond Blue?
Diamond Blue, isn't that Bowie?
All right, yeah. Or we're going to sound like
or the Diamond Horse.
Neil Diamond tribute act.
Yeah,
I wonder if anyone's ever thought of doing that.
If they did, they'd probably make bank, as the Ute say. I'm going to get on a soapbox briefly.
Yeah, just briefly, because we're not doing tangents this week.
No tangents. We will not tangentize this. Tangentialize. You mentioned it. This silly thing of, and it tends to be older people, but I've seen other young people do it, of saying, "Oh, it's all rubbish," and I will question them and say, but your parents said that about rock and
exactly
roll.
Yeah
And you're doing exactly the same thing about someone else's thing that will touch them in their lives. And I think it's important to recognize that young people will seek out old music in a way that old people very rarely seek out new music. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's crucial for people that will denigrate new music to just stop and say, I may not like it, but I'm sure there's merit in it that is affecting people's lives.
Yeah, and this also might be a soapbox thing, is stop listening to the same stuff all the time. The world didn't stop getting better when you became 25, which is an attitude I run into. But I do with a lot of people. People rejoice that Take That are going on tour again. Why? Find another band. Stop reliving what it was like when you were 21 and actually go and give this stuff a chance. There's some really good young bands out there.
There's room for all of it.
There is, yeah. Even
except novelty.
Middle-aged guys like us coming in going, we're going to have a go at a song.
Is that G?
Yeah. Oh. Is that our starting point then?
I don't know. We do need.
Although you liked the F.
This is a good point to.
Thank you to the seagull.
Maybe that's the song.
Who are giving us this studio for free.
And if you're interested to hear more about this,
I think they're hoping we're going to make some money and give them a percentage.
They certainly
but oh boy, are they going to have a shot coming their way?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But if you would like to know more about the Seagull Theatre, you can find them at this web address that we'll display on the screen now. I see you did it properly. You went left to right.
Well, I'm going to do that so that when you're editing it later, you have to position it in that position.
I'll try. So you've gone up.
I don't know what that is. Sorry. This is what I do.
No, this is
I don't know.
This is the genus of what we will write. I think.
Okay. I don't know what that was.
Noodle. I like that a lot. Yes, this is how we'll start.
Okay. I mean, I don't even know what that is. That's a
It sounds it's
G
reminiscent.
something.
Dum, da, 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 dum.
Don't start singing it. Sitting here, trying to write a song, getting distracted by Paul's diamond blue eyes, while he's trying to think of the song that uses these chords.
Yeah, I like those two chords.
Okay,
Could we?
let's lock those in then.
Yeah, and I feel like have we
And
decided?
it's good because I only have to lift one finger up to change chord. I like the way you're thinking.
Don't give all the trade secrets away. But I like that transition between.
Okay.
Dum, da, 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 da. I mean, what's the mechanism there for songwriting purposes? Dum, da, 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 dum. Because that's even though they're both kind of minory, darker chords, that resolve still feels very welcome, doesn't it? Because that first chord's a little. It's not. It's slightly uneasy because there's a mystery to it. And that's how I feel.
Okay, it's beautifully. It's better explained than I could do it.
Mm.
So we're going to be such a great songwriting duo. He'll only ever do one song, and it will be your favourite song. And then we'll disappear into the
What would
moonlight.
be the point of trying to recreate that
This is the
magic?
thing.
Yeah.
What are you going to do next? We're not. We're done. This is it. This is what we came to achieve. Because we're lazy. I'm playing it differently now. We'll have to watch it back.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good starting point.
Progress.
So the next thing we'll do is
Find a third chord. Or do we just do a 2-chord song? America got away with it. Horse with No Name. Isn't that just 2? Oh, no, I think it's 3. Oh, good drum. Let's just sit here and play a while and see what happens.
what was that called?
I don't know. Something 7?
Dum 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 dum. I feel like whatever that third chord was.
Okay.
Takes the could you linger on that? This would be the end of the verse. Then we go back. It's Cohen. It's Leonard Cohen. That's what I'm thinking.
Ah, okay. Probably, yeah.
I mean, it's not a lift. It's not a copy, but it sounds.
Okay, so kind of, yeah.
To me, it
but then
sounds-
everything we find is going to be reminiscent of someone.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Is that the way?
There's no such thing as original.
Well, we haven't
thought.
discussed vocal styles, so that could be it.
Mm.
Stuck in the studio. No, that's more like recent
Greg
Bob
was
Dylan.
his name. He was my friend. I'm putting you in the past tense now. What am I doing? Sorry. I'm so sorry.
So welcome to what could be our last podcast together by the sound of it,
Yeah.
before Paul brings in a real musician.
No. Oh, no, of course I would hear one. Do you like that?
Yeah. Oh,
Because that really appeals to my taste.
okay.
And I can hear the bass going, that climb down.
Good.
Dum, 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 dum.
And you like that at some point.
Yeah. I think that's a really nice starting point.
Well, I think that's enough for 1 week.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
I'm spent now.
Yeah.
Should we put the kettle on?
How about something like back, like I'm thinking of like back when there used to be something and I would be there with my she was a lady that I never. And then could it go back to that one? She was something I done. Could we do something like that? Back in the history of maybe what would be a good point. See, I really like that. Back da 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 bum bum ba dun 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 da 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 dun 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 bum ba ba dum bum 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 dum 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 dum, and then I think it needs to ascend to something way more light-hearted. But what do you think? Can we make it that transition?
Yeah, I don't know what. I just move my hands around. I don't know what that. What's that? Well, that's G and that's A, isn't it? So it's going to be A.
Like A flat
G
minor.
shat, yeah, or G shat.
No, there is no A flat minor, is there?
It just feels like it's got that real kind of not Spanish feel. That what's it called?
What, that waltzy? Would you be? Am I pushing you?
No.
Would you be happy for that structure?
Absolutely, yeah. No, I don't know what would. Back in the annals of
Societies. I mean, we've moved a long way away from a love song, haven't we? Back in.
We can change tempo at some point, though, couldn't it? Or we're doing like a story song.
Yeah, or yeah. I'm trying to avoid the temptation of making it like a political statement.
Yeah. Like a... Don't know, does it need to go up? Back when the world was asleep,
Something like, I was alone and she came to. I was alone and she came to. Back when I built up the walls of resistance. Is that too contemptuous? Back when I built up the walls of resistance and found some new means to just no. Is that pretentious?
Who cares, man?
Back when I built up the walls of resistance and found many ways to justify. No.
Or could you start with the existence bit? Back when I had a lonely existence and built something.
Back when I tried to explain my existence. Is that right?
Why I built up all the walls of resistance.
Built up the walls of and built a found walls of
Back when
explain my existence and built up the walls of lonely resistance. She came along.
do you want to go straight into that bit?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then again.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Okay, so that we're close,
Yeah,
and we have a record of it.
yeah.
Back when I couldn't.
Explain.
Back when I
Try to explain my existence.
and found ways to build up the walls of resistance.
I like that.
Yeah,
And then
that
she
could be
comes
a
along
bit-
and knocks them down somehow.
Yeah, she came. Maybe each verse can be like a new point in time of
Yep.
of him,
Yep.
me. But and he's like going through trauma, maybe not traumas. But
That thing that we've both probably been in, which again is probably true of a lot of people who were trying to convince this is their favourite song,
yeah,
where you're on your own after a relationship, and it's right, that's never happening to me again. I'm literally putting,
Yeah.
no
the
one's
walls up.
ever getting near my heart again because it's not
Yeah.
going to deal with being broken again.
so maybe that's what we're singing about. It's almost like there's a Paul Simon lyric about the wall in China. They built a wall in China that's 1,000 miles long to keep out the foreigners that made it so strong, and I've got a wall around me you can't even see.
There you go.
Took a little time.
Don't sing it.
Mustn't sing it.
But
yeah.
now you're pointing out that we're kind of
Oh God!
inspired by another song.
Yeah, so we've got
But-
we've got a Leonard Cohen
got Leonard Cohen.
melody.
So if Leonard Cohen and Paul Simon were locked in a room together,
Wow.
this might be the song
What
they
a
would come up with.
supergroup that
But we're
would
not
be.
going to aim for that.
No, but if it happens,
Yeah.
What do we do? Do we quit while we're ahead?
I think so. Yeah, maybe hold it.
Because our viewers,
You never know.
would appreciate perhaps a little shorter episode.
I think so. Yeah, although we may have blown that out of the water already. But yeah, I think there's no harm in going. Okay, we've got that basic structure to start with, so we found the starting point. And next time we can look to build on that, expand it. You want to try and make it move up a little bit.
I think
Something.
Yeah. Maybe something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a chorus would be
And-
quite short because this is already feeling quite folky in that 3/4.
I don't know what to call it, to be honest. But yeah, there's something there. But
yeah,
it's almost, I think it's almost like a musical. Maybe it's because of the story we're doing. It's almost got that musical theatre number to it as well, where it feels like it's suddenly going to kick in a faster pace. Doesn't mean we have to, but so the story could be it could be a love song in the end, because it could be that the guy's refound love right at the end and is feeling completely differently about it. In which case, we probably would move away from those chords. Or it could be, oh, look, here I am in the same position again, that I opened my heart to someone and now I'm right back where I started and those walls are back up. But it's going to be hard not to think about this, like in the drive back that I've got now.
Yeah, but luckily I'm very forgetful, so.
She was the one who opened my eyes to the
And I'm feeling like the bass won't do the root.
Oh,
If you could play that again.
from that bit.
See what? I'm not going for something too obvious with the bass line.
Yeah.
Dum 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 dum. So there it'll hit the root. Dum, climb up again. Dum 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 dum. Jump down to the root. So would that be all right with
Yeah.
you? Maybe I'm getting way ahead of myself.
It's good though. It's good to have that in your head already.
Bass line, yeah. Well, I like that already. Who knows
Good
what on
work,
earth
man.
it'll be called? How about a really long title? Like basically the title would just be all of the lyrics. Of
All
the song. So you'd have to know all of the lyrics just to Google it. Yeah. Or not.
Ballad in indeterminate chord.
Yes.
No. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the final thing
We'll
is.
see,
So.
and you perhaps will see if you're interested. Thank you for tuning in to our podcast on YouTube. We call it "We Will Write Your Favorite Song." I'm not sure if it's anyone's favorite
We'll get someone will. We only need one person to tell us it's their favorite song.
Yeah, and that could be either one of us.
Exactly. Yeah. We have friends that might help us out.
My mum and dad watch, so
brilliant,
hopefully
perfect.
they'll do
Hi,
a
Mum and Dad.
decent thing. And
I feel like we should have like a theme song. We could just write the theme song to the podcast. That could be the whole thing.
Good, yeah.
We'll work on that next week.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.